All right, let's talk about something really important today: how to spot and report Medicare fraud. Honestly, it's a skill that's not just about protecting the system, but about protecting yourself. So let's jump right in. So let me ask you something. You probably check your bank statement pretty closely, right? You're looking for any weird charges. But what about your Medicare Summary Notice? Giving that document the exact same careful look is one of the most powerful things you can do. We're going to show you exactly how. First up, let's be super clear about the stakes here. This isn't just some abstract problem happening out there somewhere. No, this has very real, very personal consequences. Look, Medicare fraud isn't some victimless crime that just costs taxpayers money. Although, yeah, it does steal billions every single year. The real problem is it can hit you directly. It threatens your benefits and can totally corrupt your medical records with fake and, frankly, dangerous information. Your health and your coverage are literally on the line. So what should you actually be looking for? Well, scammers are getting smarter all the time, and the number of complaints is definitely on the rise. Knowing the red flags is your absolute best first line of defense. Let's run through some of these common tricks. A scammer might enroll you in a plan you never agreed to, maybe after tricking you into giving up your information. Or they'll hook you with these amazing promises, benefits that sound incredible but just don't exist. Another classic move? Signing you up for a great plan only for you to find out your doctor, the one you trust, isn't even covered. And be really, really wary of those aggressive, high-pressure sales calls. That's a huge red flag. Okay, so let's say you've spotted something that just feels off. What do you do next? The great news is there's a clear and really simple process. Let's walk through your reporting playbook. It's actually pretty straightforward. Step 1, you spot the issue. Maybe a service you know you never received, or a charge that looks totally wrong. Second, you gather the details. Grab your Medicare statement, any notes you took. And finally, you make the report. And here is your primary contact. This comes directly from the Office of Inspector General, or OIG. You can think of them as the federal watchdog for health and human services, and they have a hotline set up just for this. So this is the number to save in your phone: 1-800-HHS-TIPS. This is the main line for reporting anything suspicious, whether it's about services, billing, or medical equipment. Your call is confidential, and the whole process is designed to be as simple as possible. Now, if your problem is specifically with a really aggressive salesperson, or you think you were enrolled in a plan without even knowing it, there's a different number you should use. For those kinds of complaints, you're going to want to call 1-800-MEDICARE directly. This quote right here captures the most important rule of all. You have to trust your gut. A senior investigator from the OIG put it perfectly. If something just feels off, it probably is. Don't even hesitate, just hang up the phone and then make the report. You have no idea you could be stopping a huge scam in its tracks. Of course, the best way to deal with fraud is to just avoid it from the get-go, right? And that means knowing exactly where to turn for legitimate, reliable information. It's really a night and day difference. Scammers rely on things like unsolicited calls, high-pressure tactics, and these deals that sound way too good to be true. Your defense is to stick with trusted help, official websites, and trained, unbiased counselors who are there to help you for free. So let's get specific. Your circle of trust really comes down to 3 key resources. First, the official source, Medicare.gov. Can't go wrong there. Second, your local area agency on aging. And third, the State Health Insurance Assistance Program, also known as SHIP. SHIP gives you free one-on-one counseling. And the crucial thing here is, none of these folks have a financial incentive. Their only job is to help you. So by knowing how to spot these scams and where to turn for real help, you're actually doing a lot more than just protecting yourself. You're becoming a key part of the solution. And this is the main takeaway. Ultimately, you are the most effective fraud fighter there is. Your vigilance, just checking your statements, and your courage to report something suspicious, that doesn't just protect your own coverage. It strengthens the integrity of the entire Medicare program for everybody. By learning these steps, you're not just a potential target anymore. You're an informed guardian of your own healthcare. So the final question is, now that you know what to look for and who to call, will you be ready to make that report? Because your action truly matters.